everybody. Welcome to the Benevolent Universe Society. I am Melissa, and we have been working on an awesome Lego build. Welcome to Lego and Chill, where we basically chill. We hang out, we build Legos, talk about life, and it's pretty awesome. So I've been working on the Milky Way galaxy. It's got 3,091 pieces. It's super great. We have now officially started on book 3. I'm going to show you my progress so far. Check this out. As you can see, super awesome looking. It's coming along super nice. And let's go ahead and I'm going to light the candle to get things started. I'm going to put that right there. And let's get it started, y'all. All right. Thank you, helpers. Very cool. All right, we're starting on book 3. It's a good book here. I'm going to move this out of the side. I had my helpers that were passing out from wanting to help today. So I'm like, all right, let's do it. But as I mentioned, we're on book 3, which is panels 4, 5, and 6 of the Milky Way galaxy. I think there's a total of 12 panels total. But it's been a really good build so far. So let me go ahead and get everything started here. Might need a drink. Got my RC. Mainly because I didn't have a whole lot of other drinks to drink today. So we're going to go with that. But let's go ahead and get things started. Let me get this poured here. Lucky Lego cup. May the build gods be forever in my favor. All right, let's go. So we're on book 3, bag 9. But before we actually go ahead and start with bag 9, I wanted to go ahead and show you some of the awesome, really cool stuff that is in this book right here. And it says our solar system and Earth. Earth is a rare gem in our solar system and the known universe. The TRAPPIST system, 40 light years from the sun, is a red dwarf star roughly the size of Jupiter, orbited by 7 Earth-sized exoplanets. These are all the elements that we are going to build and work on with this book. We have the Pleiades, excuse me, which is Messier 45, the seventh sister, the Pleiades. By any name, this open star cluster is one of the nearest to Earth. At about 445 light years away, it consists of more than 1,000 loosely connected stars. And you don't even need a telescope to see them. So I think that's really cool. We also have the Crab Nebula. And the Crab Nebula is the aftermath of a supernova, documented by astronomers in 1054 as a star so bright it could be seen during the day over a period of several months. And in fact, the explosion, 6,500 light years away, would have briefly emitted light equivalent to 400 million suns. And it's now around 10 light years across, rotates about 30 times per second. And man, Earth is amazing. The universe is amazing. I don't know how people can ever get bored on this planet because there's so much to learn, So much to see, so much to do. And the last piece I wanted to call out, we have the Pillars of Creation. First discovered in 1920, only around 5,700 light years from Earth in the Eagle Nebula, this star nursery region has fascinated the world in recent decades, following publications of striking composite images from advanced space telescopes. So, yeah, pretty awesome. And this is the section again that we will be focusing on, panels 4, 5, and 6. And let's go ahead and kick it off. All right. We're going to go ahead and set out book 9, or excuse me, bag 9. Books, bags, it's all wonderful. So, as my helpers provided me, I have this great panel right here. And I have book 9, or bag 9. I don't know why I keep saying book. Maybe I got books on the brain, which is pretty typical for me. But it's been a good weekend. I feel very grateful this weekend. All right, and we're going to do my favorite. We're going to just go crazy. 1, 2, 3. Yes! All right. They look like stars now, for real. All right, I'm going to go ahead and bring all these back. Bring this back. Bring this back. So this is what we got here. Got some good pieces today. Keep having these little friends that just keep popping up everywhere, these little tiny bugs. And then you got the tinier pack, which we're going to go ahead and do the tiny pack. So, there it is. All right. So, we got these pieces. This is going to be all of bag 9. I'm going to go ahead and set these aside. Little guy, you got to move. I don't know who you are, but you got to move. Come on. Friend of bugs, man. If we didn't have bugs in this world, there'd be a lot of ramifications and downstream impacts to that. So, I don't mind. All right, now we're on step 1 of book 3. We're on bag 9. It's going to be similar to how we started off our other ones here. I'm going to go ahead and move these, and we're going to take care of the pieces. So, actually, I'm going to move those back to the side here. Okay, that'll be good. So on step 1, we need these little guys here. And these are really cool because these are going to be the connectors. So here we go. Got these here. Cool little connectors. And we're going to count in 1, 2. We got that. And we got this one. Put that. Let's get this here. All right. So we have that. And at the end, that's when we'll get to smack them in with the other holes. And it'll be really cool. So, all right, now on to step 2. Step 2, we're going to need, oh, that's a really cool piece. We're going to need this piece, and we're going to need of two of these guys. So if you take a look, we're going to go ahead and take these guys and pop them in. One goes right here, and one goes right there, like so. And now we are going to flip this piece over, and they're going to go right here. I'm assuming, you know what, I don't even know what this is, but I'm curious. So it's going to go fit like that. That piece, that's a really cool piece. I've never seen a piece like that. And I built a ton of Legos in my lifetime. Let me see here. Now, step 3. For step 3, I'm going to need one red piece and one green piece. And again, it's going to be in the back here. I'm going to put the red piece right here, and then the green piece right here. Boom. There you go. Oh, yeah. All right. Step 4. All right. Step 4. We have 2 little L's, 2 little flat square, squares, and 4. Count them 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There you go. See? All right. So again, we're doing more of the background stuff. You know, like everything is foundational. So you start with the foundation and work your way up, kind of like life. We put these white pieces right here. They're going to go in the center. And I'm going to flip this here. So we need one right here, one little L right there, and the other little L right there. And we got a square right here, and a square right there. I do have a square to spare. All right, on to step 5. There's step 5. So step 5, that's when we get to flip it over. Whoop. Put it in the correct orientation. And we are going to go ahead and start dropping the purple pieces. Now, this pretty much the background, the spacey type background, is purple translucent pieces. And they honestly are quite lovely. You can see that. Some of them are actually sparkly, but they're just really cool pieces. So, give you that. And for this, we're going to need 2 of these. 1, 2. 3 of these. 1, 2. 3. And 1 of these. We got a flat 4 count. flat 2 count, and some awesome little circles. All right, now we're going to go ahead and slap these babies on our board. We're going to go ahead. It looks like we need this piece first, then this piece, then that piece again, then that piece, then one of these, and one of these. Bam. There we go. So you could see, I don't know why, it kind of looks bluish purpley. I definitely need to adjust the color. I'm still working on the again, work in progress. But I'm working on color correcting this setup because the colors don't display quite nearly as awesome as they are in the real set. So. But consistency and getting better, that's what I'm really working on with this. Everything else will grow in time. All right, step 6. So for step 6, we have this one. Give you that. Probably can't see it that well. That piece. And for step 6, again, this is just building this panel out. We're going to go ahead and do another, I'm just going to set it down here, another flat 4 count, another square, translucent purple square, 5 of these little guys. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, my bad. That's not the one. 3, 4, and 5. There it is. Woo, had to find that one. And then we have 5 little circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's find that 5th one. Where are you hiding? There it is. 5. All right. And then we have a teeny tiny square. We got the navy square. And we need 2 of those. 2. And 1, my favorite, 1 goggles. Hello. All right. If you can't make yourself laugh, who can you make laugh? All right. Now, we're going to stick these down. I'm going to set these down, and then we'll drop them on our panel. So we got the square, and then we got this piece, and this piece, flat 2 count, a circle, another flat 2 count, and another circle, and another circle, and we got 1, 2, so we got another 2 count, and a 4 count flat, and then another circle, and then we're going to put another 2 count flat, circle, 2 count flat, this little teeny tiny one, teeny tiny blue, tiny blue. And the goggles. One of my favorites. I feel like I've called every piece my favorite piece, but I think that's just because Legos are great. So, take a break here. All right. So, step 7, we're going to get a lot of cool pieces coming in. A lot more than just the translucent purple and blue. So we got some good ones right there. We got some pinks. Pink has entered the building. All right. Got my good smelling candle. All right. So we got a lot of pieces for this one. So I'm going to go ahead and set this here, and I'm going to put these pieces here as we go along. So we have 2 beautiful flowers. I'm just going to do this because I think it'll still be better for you to be able to see. So we have 2 beautiful flowers, 1 dark purple piece, another set of goggles. It's like I fight the urge. I got to do it. All right. 1 goggle. Uh-oh. 1 teeny tiny blue. What else we got? What else we got? What else we got? Magenta flower pot. I like that piece. I like that color. I had growing up, I had a tank top that was this color, and man, when I wore that tank top, I thought that I was like Miami Vice. It was. I had a white like a little outfit that I used to have, like white pants, and I would wear that tank top. I would wear that color tank top, and then I had another one that was kind of like this color. Man, you couldn't tell me anything in that outfit. I loved it. So I wore the heck out of those tank tops until I couldn't anymore. And they were awesome. And I have fond memories of that outfit. Why? Because I felt good in it. It's like you always remember the ones where you feel really good in. All right, so we got one of these blue little quarter circle. That's really neat. And we have 2, count them, 2 little slopes. They look like shoes. Do, 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 do. See that? Cute little shoes. All right, and then we got one of these, which is like a dip slope. And then, how many of these? These are pretty cool. I got one of these and 2 ready. And then, of course, this awesome little translucent piece kind of deal. I got one of these. Bam. So there we go. That's what we're going to use for our next set. So let me drop these down. Boom. And let's pick it up here. So we got the dip slope. We got this one, which I don't know. It's really cool. I don't think I've seen that kind of piece yet either. And then little flower. So cute. Flowers are adorable. And then we got another one of these pieces, like a quarter circle, which is pretty cool. The blue slope. Oh, forgot to do that. This is like a blue, yeah, it's a blue piece. I call it a megaphone. Um, we got teeny tiny blue. This big, longer looking, another one of these long type of quarter circles. Then we got flower pot. Then adorable flower, purple flower. Then we have goggles. And then the slope. And then this last purple piece. And man, check this out. It's starting to come along. It's looking great. All right. Onward to step number 8. Step number 8, these are all the blues. Check it out, all of the blues. And with step 8, we're going to need one of these little square or circles. I cannot tell my shapes today. 2 of these little megaphone guys. 1 blue flower pot. 1 of these pieces. That's pretty cool. Look at that. 2 of these. 1, 2. 2 little half circles, blue in color. And 2 of the sweet capstones, or half pyramids. Again, they remind me of the capstone pieces from the Pyramid of Giza set. That beautiful gold capstone that's on top. All right, so we got our pieces. And now we're going to lay them down. Lay them down. All right, let's do it. So, uh-oh. Runaway piece, runaway piece. All right. So, we're going to start with this dark blue piece. I'm going to put it right here. And then we're going to start with this piece. It's a, say, half a circle, or like a little hump, half a hump. And then we have this piece and this piece and nice, look at that, coming along, it's coming along. And then we got a megaphone, half a pyramid, flower pot, and the flower pot has a cool little light blue piece. And then we have circle, half or quarter circle, and then the megaphone next to our little blue, or next to our blue circle, and half our slope and this purple piece. So there we go. think the colors are kind of messed up right now. They look good. But there are definitely opportunities for coloring. Hang on one second. Now, that's something beyond, so we'll just roll with it. And work on setup way earlier than an hour before. Next one here. We just finished up with step 8, and now we're on to step 9. And it's again more blue and purple pieces. They're pretty. Yep. All right, so we got one of these megaphones, 2 of the teeny tiny squares, 3 goggles, 1, 2, 3, 2 dark purples, boop, boop. Then this little guy, looks like he can hold stuff. I like these pieces. And one of those, another one of these humps. My help, my help. And purple square, bam. And then 2 of these purple pieces. They're kind of darker in color. And they look like, they're like the shape of gold bars. I've never seen one, but I've seen them on movies. And they're kind of like similar in shape. I don't know why I thought that, but these 2 purple pieces. So let's go ahead and build that out. All right. So we're going to need the first piece we're going to need, and this is going to go right next to here, is our megaphone. And then our teeny tiny blue. And then our purple. And then the little I can hold stuff Lego. Kind of looks like a hand. Like ah. Let me see. Then what else? We got more goggles. More goggles. More goggles, baby. More goggles on my panel. All right, let's see. Oh, we got another goggle. And this little sweet piece right there. And then we got a purple one. Purple. And then this blue, we got, nope, I'm sorry. We got another purple here. This teeny tiny circle. And then we have humps. And then purple gold bar. And goggles again. Can never have too many. Alright, there we go. That's kind of it. And you can kind of see up here, things are looking pretty sharp. And I love all of the just texture and variety. It's really nice. And again, it kind of looks like a little city. Ah, all these panels. They all collectively, to me, they look like little cities or circuit boards. So, I love it. All right, now we're on to step 10. And step 10 is, surprise, surprise, more blues, purples, but we've entered a few additional colors. We have now a rose pink little piece that has a little knob on it, and it's kind of like a light blue periwinkle piece. Pretty good. We got that. And we're gonna need one of these little pieces. I like that piece. It's really cool. And then what else? Oh, and you can kind of see. These are all the pieces. Or maybe you can't see. All right, let me see here. And we got two of these. Teeny tiny blues. We have a flower. We have a flower pot. Two purples. One of the purple gold bars. Again, I like that piece. It's cool. One purple square. We have the quarter circle. And again, ooh, look at me, I'm a blue Lego. I can hold on to things. See, it's kind of like that. There we go. And let's go ahead and smack these babies down and pop them on. Okay. So with step 10, we're going to actually take this piece and this little triangle type piece and put it together. And then it's going to become like a house. Reminds me of the Monopoly houses or a birdhouse. But it's kind of cool. All right. So I'm going to have that piece ready. And where are we at here? Boo, 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 boo. I'm going to actually work from right to left on this because it's going to be easier for me. All right, so we're going to start with this blue guy right here. This teeny tiny blue. We got a flower and another purple piece and a purple gold bar. Oh, wait. Nope, sorry. Blue piece. Teeny tiny blue. And then a purple gold bar. Then we're going to do this little piece, that pink little nub. Then purple square. The cute little house. The blue flower pot, the light blue flower pot, and look at me, I can do Legos. Uh-oh, my bad. I'm putting them in the wrong place because I'm not paying attention that well. So, on me. All right. Purple. I think I missed. Ah, there it is. Yep. Okay, so I got this blue piece and then this purple piece. There's an extra purple piece that we attach to this triangle, or to this square. And again, I need to go back to kindergarten because having problems getting my shapes out. Do you ever do that? Like you're looking at something and that's what you're focused on, so that's what comes out, but that's not what you want to say. That happens to me, as you could see. All right, now on to step 11. Step 11. Ooh, this has some new cool pieces. So here's step 11. Step 11. Ooh. All right, step 11 is we're going to need one of these grabbing pieces. We're going to need one of these tiny little purple translucent pieces. We're going to need a square translucent purple square. This is a cool piece I was telling you about. Okay, check it out. I've never even seen this one. This is a new one. It's like a brilliant purple. It's really pretty. It's not translucent at all. It's just solid purple, and it's going to look cool. I can't wait to see what that piece is going to, what's going to be part of that piece, because I feel like it's going to, it'll do something. We'll see. I might be wrong. Then we're going to have the purple pieces, 2 purples, and this little pyramid, and this 4 count skinny, and 3 goggles. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3 teeny tiny pieces. All right, so that's what we got for that step. Let's knock them down, put them on. And for that, it looks like we have, I'll go ahead and start here because this seems easiest. All right, so we got that little pyramid piece. We got a dark purple piece right here next to that nice purple square. We have, hey, look at me, I can hold things. Lego piece. And this cool little teeny tiny blue piece. Navy blue. And we have another dark purple here. Ooh, we have a dark navy 4 count thin. A goggle. And one of these little pieces, teeny tiny. And we got another, we got a square, translucent square. And another purple disc, a teeny tiny one here. We got this cool looking one, the goggles again. Come on. Uh-oh. Try that again. So, I don't know about y'all, but I can't even believe that summer's almost over and school's starting back. And it just feels like we just entered into summer break just the other day. And then, bam, it's already time to go back. And I went school supply shopping. And now I have 2 in school. And it's crazy how much supplies that they need. It's amazing. I'm really grateful that we can get them what they need. Um, they just need a lot, and it's a it's a very eye-opening. So, but like I said, bless it all, bless it all, bless it all. There's so much to be grateful for. All right, that actually takes us up to step 11, and we have completed bag number 9. So I'm going to go ahead and let's see what we got for bag number 10. And bag number 10 consists of steps 12 through, let's see, 24? 28? Oh, no, my bad. Nope. To 24. So, we may or may not get through all of bag 10. But, let's see. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put my hair up because, honestly, it's real hot in here. So, let me do that. I'm going to also turn my air on. I hope it's not too crazy loud. Working in a basement. Basements are, or sorry, not a basement. Working in a garage. In Florida, garages are hot. So, my hair was everywhere. I'm making an executive decision. I may regret it later on when I watch it and I go back, but we'll see. All right, now we're on lovely bag 10, which is kids helped me earlier get the bags out and ready. This is bag 10. Bag 10. And it looks like it's a 10. We got a lot of pink pieces in here. We got some salmon colored pieces and some mint green, so really cool. All right, as is my custom, I'm going to throw these across the table because I like the sound. So let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Music to my ears. For those who build Legos, does anybody keep the bags? Is it just me that's crazy? Or do other people keep the bags too? Because, I don't know. I keep the boxes and the bags. I have something where I need to keep everything together. I don't have any intentions to sell them. I don't have any, I just like having everything together. So let me go ahead and corral all these pieces in. We're going to see. Runaway flower pot. 2 runaway flower pots. Okay. There he goes again. They're going everywhere. Get back here, you guys. Okay. So, and I got this teeny tiny bag, which I'm pretty sure we're going to need it right from the jump, or pretty close to it. So I'm going to open this one up too. I don't think there'll be quite as much fanfare when I open it, but we're going to try. 1, 2, 3. Yay! All right. Let's roll these babies back. Okay, now we got our pieces, which I'm going to go ahead and move these to the side so we can focus on what we need as we need it, okay? And let's see. So step number 12, we got pink, purple, and blue. Cool, let's do it. All right, we need two of these dark blue, or excuse me, two of these dark purple pieces, some circles. Ooh, how many of these? We need one of these, but this is a new piece. I haven't seen one like that before. That's pretty cool. It's like a booth with a divider, maybe. It's kind of cool. Oh, it's like a study desk. Oh, actually, you know what this reminds me of? So, way back in the day, I used to work for a student loan consolidation company. I've made my rounds quite often in the call center market, but in my earlier days, I did work for a company where I did student loan consolidations, and that was a tough job for one. But we had these rows and rows of desks and with dividers. So it was a tiny little desk and you had a divider and that was your whole world. And it was just, you were on the dialer and you were making calls to try and get people to do a student loan consolidation. And, um, and that job was not so great, but this just had a flashback memory, and that's basically what the desk looked like. Little teeny tiny desk with dividers. And again, we were just all dialing out, making phone calls, trying to reach people to consolidate their student loans. And like I said, it was hard. I think I lasted about a year there. And then I said, no more, no more, because it was a um, it was a tough position. Some folks did awesome at it. I didn't do as great, but I tried, and that's all I ever ask people is just try your best. That's what I try and tell myself. That's what I try and tell my kids. Um, just show up. So I ended up moving on after that job, but it did teach me a lot. I learned this one thing when I was in training. I forgot who even was the trainer, but I learned this acronym for fear, and it stuck with me this whole time. And I always think about it when I'm getting scared about something. But fear, he presented it as false evidence appearing real. And man, honestly, 20 plus later, 20 plus years later, that has stuck with me, and I always think about that. I think about that even going on right now. Maybe making a fool out of myself on this program, but it's just something I enjoy. I'm working on my consistency and working on my craft. So beyond that, um, I leave it up. I leave it up to the gods. So let's see. Bear with me one moment. I'm going to plug my laptop in real quick because it's I think it's a little bit. I'm trying to avoid it. One moment. One moment, please. Aha! I got it. I got it in time. Yes. All right. So we got the purple slope, two little flowers, two purple dots, this little piece that looks like a desk divider, my humps, my lovely lady humps, and the goggles. I've got all the pieces. Now, let's go ahead and lay them on the board. So we have This beautiful magenta piece. We have this cute little flower piece. And this, did I forget one? Hold on. I think I forgot one. Yep, I sure did. Forgot this one. That one goes right here. And more goggles. Just like saying that, goggles. I don't know. Have y'all seen that GoDaddy commercial? That guy, I think his name is, I don't know what his name is. Danny Goggins, or I forgot. But he's in The Righteous Gemstones, which is an awesome show. If you haven't seen it, it's funny. But he has that commercial for GoDaddy, and it's been playing on YouTube like forever lately. And when I think of goggles, I think of Goggins goggles. That whole deal, that ad that he has peddling for GoDaddy. So it's crazy how our brains work. We remember the randomest things and associations. I guess that ad is doing exactly what it's intended to do. Stick in your brain. All right, so we have step 12, and now we're on to I'm going to do step 13 and 14, and then I am going to probably bid you guys adieu. It's been a long weekend. A good one, but a long one. So for step 13, but I enjoy hanging out with you. So step 13, we got a lot of pink pieces. My wife would be happy. All the pinks. My wife and daughter, they both like pink. All right, so we got that little pink with the little nub sticking out. We have, hold on. There it is. We have my humps. We have this little light blue megaphone. And then this little light pink slope. We got another dark blue purple circle. Another divider piece. Desk divider. And this lighter purple piece. That's another slope. And then a 4-count fat magenta. So pretty cool. All right, so let's go ahead and lay these down. All right. We got the magenta piece, the dark purple circle, we have the desk divider, and the little purple slope. And then we're going to build right through here. So we got a couple of more pieces to add. Again, we're going to add my humps and a pink slope. This little piece with the little nub sticking out. And the pink megaphone. And there we go. So we have, it's coming along. It's coming along. You see that? It's really cool. And now, the last step of the evening, step number 14. Now for 14. What, my love? Oh, okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'll get her. I haven't heard her. All right. All right, everybody. I am going to actually end at 13. Having some family stuff right now, but I just wanted to say I hope you guys have a great week. Hope this is a great start to your week. Remember to keep on being awesome, be chill, and know that I love you. All right, take care. Peace out. Have a good one.